Say little and do much. Pirkei Avot, chapter 1, verse 15. What is the message of say little and do much? What is wrong with talking? And what is the correlation with what one does? We have all witnessed politicians, leaders who make big promises and don't come through. Actually, we are shocked when they do come through on their promises. This is how empty words have become. Even amongst parents, teachers, bosses, and others, it's not uncommon. Let's contrast our forefather Abraham, who after he was circumcised and recovering, was waiting impatiently for guests to invite him to his home. Finally, he saw 3 angels who appeared as humans passing by. So he rushed to bring them into his home and deliver a feast. Upon inviting them, he said, "Take a little bit of water and a slice of bread," but ended up offering them a gourmet feast. As opposed to Ephron, who in agreeing to sell a burial land to Abraham to bury his wife Sarah first said, "Choose any piece of land that you desire and it's yours." And when Abraham rejected an outright gift, he ended up charging him triple retail. The first strategy taught in customer service is under-promise and over-deliver. This is the best way to gain trust and loyalty. This is not just a business strategy, it is a life strategy. Don't boast or promise what you're not sure you'll be able to deliver. Even better, always be humble and put the energy into the action rather than the words that will remain empty. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. I'm sure some of you have met people who sincerely promised and committed to do something and didn't follow through. They're usually not lying. Actually, usually they're sincere, but they end up letting people down because they spoke too much and built up expectations instead of investing their energy for the action. It is even more profound than this. Speech has to be used properly. Words are the most powerful tool we possess. The Kabbalists actually categorize humans as midaber, communicators. Much more important and powerful than our intellect. Words chosen correctly can motivate and build a person or an entire nation, or can be used to destroy a person or an entire people. Imagine a child hearing his parents repeatedly tell him or her, "You are worthless, you are stupid." Where will that child end up? Now what if they tell him or her, "You are special, you are great, you are capable"? Obviously, I'm not suggesting that you lie, but emphasize a true and good trait or behavior rather than a negative one. God created the world using 10 utterances. Our entire universe was built by speech. And as King Solomon states, death and life is in the tongue. When you appreciate the power of each word, and how sometimes one extra word changes everything, you start weighing each word and only say what is necessary and not one extra word. For example, the word but. We all know when this word is used in a sentence, it negates everything that was said before. The rabbi said that a word is worth 1 selah, a monetary value in those times, but silence is worth 2. When something needs to be said, say it. But even then, use only the words needed and not more. When something doesn't need to be said, be silent. There was a fellow who spoke badly about someone and then regretted it. He went to his rabbi to give him a path to repentance. So the rabbi told him to go to the store and buy a bag of seeds and then go to the park and spread it out and return back in 1 week. When the person came back to the rabbi, he sent him back to the park and said, "Collect all the seeds and come back here." And he went to the park and he tried to collect the seeds, much fewer than he had thrown out the week before. So he comes back to the rabbi and he asks him, "What does this all mean?" To which the rabbi answered, "Seeds are like words. Once it leaves your mouth, you can never bring it back and the damage is done. Remember, weigh your words and you will be much further ahead in life and will be listened to when talking to others. and let yourself be known, most importantly, by your actions.